All right, and we are back, and we are talking about Stephen A. Smith getting confronted by LeBron James, and
Definitely got confronted like a cheaters episode. LeBron pulled up on him out of the blue. I didn't even know Stephen A. Smith was at the game. This is during the time that LeBron was like, you can see what he was saying too. He was like, "That's my fucking son,"
yeah,
and it definitely was amplified. And Stephen A. Smith gonna get online talking about, "Well, I gotta address it now." Well, you didn't address it when he
I was
was in your
like,
face.
yeah, why you ain't address it when you was at the address? Like,
I mean, bro, he
nigga,
was
he
live and
pulled up
direct.
on you.
He was live. He pulled up on you like Birdman. Why? He was live and direct.
Stephen A. Smith didn't do nothing but clench his lips and shake his head.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're right. You're right.
Mhm,
Mm-hmm. Good
mhm,
points. Good
mhm.
points. Mm-hmm. Good points. So as he
Yeah,
walked away, he's like, "I'm finna get this motherfucker tomorrow online." And he on all kind of platforms talking crazy right now.
I just
Like
didn't
you
like
didn't just
how
see what
he
happened.
waited. He waited to get on his show. You know, of course, it was going to be content regardless because everyone knew he was going to address what happened.
Yeah.
But for him to get on there and have a negative feeling towards it when you most definitely should have addressed it in that moment, I would
Right
have
away.
told he would have been totally fine telling LeBron James to get the fuck out his face.
Right away.
That would have been that's the
LeBron wouldn't have did shit.
come on.
He's in
He's
the
not
middle of
going
his
to
fucking
attack
game.
Stephen A. Smith. That's never going to happen where he's putting
Right.
his hands on Stephen A. Smith. It was him being punked publicly and then getting on his platform and trying to make it sound like
That's the problem
um,
with the internet today. It's like, okay, we clearly just saw what happened. You get online and act like that didn't just happen and try and spin a narrative. He's like, yeah, I was talking about you. Like, if
yeah,
you was talking about LeBron James, why didn't you tell him that when you were right there?
mm-hmm. Why
That
ain't
nigga
you
was
just
lost for words. Like he seen a ghost.
that what he should have done is he should have went into Stephen A. voice loud as fuck and he should have been reading off Bronny's NBA stats. That's what he should have been doing to LeBron while LeBron was sitting there talking about keep my son's name out your mouth and all that, basically
My
giving him the
nigga,
Will
I do
Smith treatment.
sports. I do fucking sports talk.
I would have told him, I would have said, no, nigga, this time last year you said your son was better than half the NBA.
Facts.
You said that. And he's averaging 1.4 points right now.
He killing the G League. I ain't gonna lie.
But the G League ain't the NBA. Okay, so let's concede. He's not as good as you say, but he's better than some G leaguers.
Them niggas
So
is worth
basically, he's
millions.
what
Them
he's what a lot
niggas,
of people said he
hey,
was.
look, I just feel like LeBron. I just feel like Stephen A. They both were. It was like poor timing. It was just they both were wrong. For like it wasn't. They both were right and they both were wrong. Like
And I
LeBron,
said
we're
the
in the
same.
middle of a game. Why are you worried about Stephen? Do that shit after the game.
I'm not. I am
Like
not mad at LeBron
I'm not either.
um,
I just the
coming
timing.
sticking up for his son, whatever if
Yeah,
you
he
want to call it
should
that. But I am. I would not have been mad if Stephen A. Smith told him to fuck off.
get the fuck out of my face.
Get the fuck out my face coming up to me about your son that's not playing good in the NBA.
But Stephen A. Smith wasn't going to do that. And now that just opens up the door, like that just opens up the door for other NBA players to start confronting him. They got a poll that say who's gonna be the next person to confront Stephen A. Smith, and
Fact,
Draymond is leading the poll
fact. It's gonna be Draymond.
because you
Fact.
know he ain't gonna be safe to go to no games. So niggas gonna be pulling up on him.
No, she most definitely should have handled that totally different, and it
Mm-hmm.
would have been totally fine. Him
That nigga should
trying
have threw
to,
a drink like a housewife.
yeah, him trying to
Fuck
sit
it.
there and take it so he can have a relationship possibly with LeBron, and he didn't want to burn no bridges
Oh,
because
that
that's
shit's sour.
basically.
That shit is sour. When he was talking shit about Bronny, that shit was sour. Clearly.
I mean,
So
it's okay. Like he won. Bronny won. No matter what his career turns out to be, he won. His dad got him into the NBA.
yeah. So it don't matter.
You won already. You're not going to be LeBron James.
I mean,
You're not gonna be Mateen Cleaves. It's like,
he's not definitely not gonna be LeBron James.
but that's what I'm saying. Like
But yeah,
it's
nah, that's
okay.
yeah.
It's okay. And on the way to
But
that, he's gonna get
LeBron
critiqued.
did. LeBron did open up that door, like you
He
said,
did, and it's
because he
okay.
said all that. He talked all that shit. So it's like, of course, niggas like Stephen A. Smith and fucking Skip Bayless is going. As soon as he wasn't doing good, they was gonna trash him because they be trashing you, especially Skip Bayless, but Stephen A. Smith
And
too.
it's easy to do when you make outlandish statements
Yeah, that shit
like
was
he's better
outlandish.
than half the league, and when we obviously can see that that's not true. Good basketball player in his own right, McDonald's All American, all that. You know, he's a great basketball player, and we can see because he's kills in the G League. But it is
He'll
the
be ready
NBA.
for the NBA. He'll be ready for the
Yeah,
NBA in a couple of years, but
yeah, that's
as
what
of right now,
that's what I'm saying is that
yeah,
okay, you got to he can't just say that that's like setting a precedent where his son is above reproach. Like he can't be critiqued.
yeah, that's
Now
basically what
people
he's saying.
will a lot of commentators and analysts will have second thoughts about critiquing Bronny negatively.
I mean, they were shitting on Bronny though. I ain't gonna lie.
Easy to do,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He also a rookie. There's a bunch of, and he's a 55th pick, so I don't expect him to average a bunch of points.
of course.
But again,
But
like
that's what I'm
LeBron
saying.
said, he was better
LeBron
than
set
half the
the
motherfuckers in
stage.
the league, so
Hmm.
he should at least be
And
averaging
like I said,
10.
I'm not wrong. I'm not mad at LeBron for um, getting at them for having a more biased take because it's Bronny Jr. You know,
Yeah, is this
uh,
an L for Stephen A. Smith, or how is he looking at this? How is he coming out of this?
man, I think that it is a most definite L for Stephen A. Smith. Um, no one expected him to fight or have a physical confrontation or anything, but I think that he should have stood his ground and doubled down on his commentary and his feelings on the
Yeah,
situation.
because he did the next day on TV.
Yeah, because we know that you're going to go podcast about it, and we know that you're going to
Yeah.
speak on ESPN about it, and we know that you have a giant microphone to speak into. There's a big audience that's going to hear
Mm-hmm.
your response. So in that moment, that's all the more for you to stand your ground and get the fuck out my like
He's like, baby, you're not gonna get my son the Kwame treatment.
you
That's what you're not
basically
about to do.
basically.
Like, you go treat my son like Kwame, I'm gonna choke you the fuck out.
Yeah, yeah, she should have, especially with him coming up to him cussing. LeBron
Yeah.
knows this public. LeBron knows everybody's watching. Stephen A. They all know what's going on. He should. That's what you told him to get the fuck out my face, and we don't got to have no
Mm-hmm.
relationship. You feel
Man.
how you feel, and my
Yeah.
microphone is still my microphone. People gonna hear what the fuck I say, regardless, and you ain't gonna do shit about it. Like you said, Rich Paul has his number. He knows that he could have gotten in contact with him, but he wanted to catch him face to face to make it public, to make it personal.
Well, it's gonna get real personal with him with a few people. Don't let him be in the building with Kevin Durant. Don't let him be in the building with Draymond, because that's for sure going down.
See,
He finna
Kevin Durant is somebody who I feel like would have done that either way. Without
Yeah.
having his son, just him saying something crazy about him. I think Kevin Durant is the kind of person he would have confronted him in person as well.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel that Stephen A's reaction would have been different had it been KD. He would have went and talked about how he was uh, soft
Thin skin and all
and
that.
thin skinned and how he was Burner Durant and all this stuff.
Yeah.
He would have took it there. But with LeBron, like I said, I don't think that he was trying to.
But see, it's still hella stupid because he said had he would have called him, he would have told him over the phone that he was talking about him. Why couldn't you just tell him to his face?
That's my point. That's why Stephen A. lost some credibility because
Mm-hmm.
it gives credence to the him being a hater
Yeah.
because you weren't willing to stand behind what
Yeah.
you
He wasn't
said.
trying. I feel like he wasn't standing on business.
Yeah,
Basically.
he didn't want to stand on none of that, and so
Mm-mm.
it just it looked bad on his part, and it
He
looked
looked
like
like
he got mixed out, which he did.
yeah, it's like a straight deer in headlights. As soon as LeBron turned around that time, I'm like, and another thing, nigga, I heard the talk, I heard your jokes. Put
Yeah,
up on him like
basically,
Mike Tyson and Jamie Foxx. That's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And he had to take that shit and then go get on the Stephen A. Smith show and
Bro,
ESPN
you had to sit there for the rest of the
and talk
game knowing that
big.
LeBron James just came and bitched you in front of
He's
thousands
sitting
of
there.
people.
He's sitting there sideline, baseline, getting his phone hit up uh,
Yeah.
on
Steve, you good?
Instagram, Twitter.
Steve. What LeBron say? Steve, you good?
Yep.
This whole
What
no,
they
that
do?
phone was on fire. He act like that shit
Yeah,
wasn't happening either. He was,
exactly.
that shit was
He
he
knew
was
the whole world saw that. Braun knew
yep,
the
he
world
knew the
was
whole
watching
world saw
too.
that. I feel like you gotta leave the game after that one. You ain't
But
stand there for that.
do you? Yeah. So, do you think that sets a like a precedent for more players to approach media
I think players
personnel?
are fed up with that shit. They done with that. He ain't gonna be the last person to get confronted. Stephen
No,
A.
for
or
sure.
Skip Bayless lucky he ain't going to games because he be next. They might actually put hands on Skip Bayless.
Yeah, I think but yeah, yeah.
Somebody
Yeah,
might
Skip
actually put
Bayless,
hands on Skip Bayless.
because his commentary is way more inflammatory.
This shit disrespectful.
It is. It's there's
And then
no
he
in
get
between.
offended
You're
when you
either
just
great to him or you're trash.
yeah.
Like there's no, and when he deems you trash or he hates something about you,
Yeah.
he goes all in, and it's theater.
Yeah. There's no in between.
Man, that's why he knows he don't go to no NBA games. But yeah, Stephen A is more like Stephen A's personality as well, but he is more reporterish than.
Yeah.
Um
Definitely. They definitely would rip Skip Bayless out his Jordans like that nigga in New York.
yeah.
In Cool, so he would rip him straight up out them motherfuckers. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith, he they ain't gonna put hands on him because he like head of fucking ESPN, so they already know
And
that ain't gonna be a good look.
speaking of Skip Bayless, right after that happened with the LeBron shit, Stephen A. Smith made a surprise appearance on the Skip Bayless show. His Skip Bayless's podcast.
I bet because he was trying to milk all that. He saw
Yeah,
an
and
opportunity. He's just like LeBron. I don't blame him for that. Like I don't blame him for taking an
yeah,
opportunity to say shit.
he
But
most definitely decided to, okay, we're gonna make us,
yeah,
the
we gonna make
heat
a
is on.
spectacle.
I'm gonna link back up with my old partner Skip Bayless.
The ultimate LeBron hater.
Yeah, facts. That's
Them
the
niggas
biggest
formed
LeBron hater there is.
Sinister Six like he was fighting Spider Man. Them
Yeah,
niggas was not fucking around.
yeah, he went and got Venom.
He
That's
went
what he did.
fucking for real. It was Venom and Carnage versus Spider Man. But
Yeah.
nah, them niggas was not play. He went on Gil's Arena, was talking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Was talking crazy. It's like, bro, like I already knew that was coming. Like I don't want to hear none of this. I actually don't want to hear you saying none of
When
this
the
shit
chance
because
presented itself, you had absolutely nothing to say.
I mean zero. So all that extra bullshit is bullshit. You talk about what you would have said, what I would have said if he would have called
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
Like,
That's
nah,
yeah.
he blindsided your goofy ass and had you literally deer in headlights.
He did. He didn't
So
expect to. He
he
didn't
did not
expect
expect
it.
that. He thought he was chilling at the game. LeBron turned around
Mhm.
on that time. I'm like, yo, come here, come on, Trey, come on, Jameson, let's go over here real quick. Talk to Stephen A. Smith.
What does the A stand for in Stephen A. Smith?
Asshole. I don't fucking know.
Like what the? Because um, he made sure to differentiate himself from any other Stephen Smith. It's
Anonymous, because that's what he
Steve Smith.
remained when
It's not
LeBron was in his
Stephen
face.
Smith.
That
It's
shit crazy.
Stephen A. Smith, and his nickname is Stephen A.
Yeah, I don't know. He must be a hyphenate or something. Either that's his middle name or he a hyphenate.
Yeah, it is his
But
middle
I
name,
don't know.
but I just don't know what that stands for. But
Google it.
everyone, that's like his stage name is Stephen A. Smith.
It's probably Arthur.
I
Plot
know that
twist.
nigga had the Arthur fist when
Facts.
LeBron was getting at his ass. That nigga fist was
Nah,
balled up and
bullshit. That
shaking.
nigga had the shaky Jakes. That wasn't no
Yeah.
Arthur fist. That was the shaky Jakes. That nigga wouldn't form a fist in that moment if Buddy was all alive. $1 million is in his hand. They said all you gotta do is close your hands. He wouldn't have did it.
He had a bunch of shit he wanted to say, but
Mm-hmm.
nothing came out.
Wait till I get online with this shit, boy. I can't wait.
Because
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. That's wild.
yeah, I hope that doesn't have a bigger effect than it should, like on media personnel.
Them niggas finna be getting checked. Kendrick
Critiquing
Perkins better be careful. He might be a lie too.
Kendrick
He be
Perkins
talking reckless too. They don't
is
give
a
a fuck if he's
LeBron fan
off.
and a hater.
Yeah. Them niggas is all subject right now. They be talking crazy.
Yeah, LeBron put media personnel on notice. So
Yeah.
the LeBron critique and the Bronny critique may slow down because they now know that LeBron will pull up on you.
Mm-hmm. You don't have Rich Paul sliding in black vans.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
You're gonna have
different.
Suburbans outside your shit.
Facts. It's
They
gonna be
all gonna be
crazy.
registered to Clutch Sports.
Right. Facts. Show you the real reason for Clutch Sports.
Yep.
The real reason why they call us Clutch, nigga.
That shit is wild. But yeah, man, what y'all think, man? Was Stephen A wrong? Was LeBron wrong for confronting Stephen A? Should Stephen A have said something? Did he handle it right?
No.
I mean, what y'all think? I've seen a wide variety of opinions on it.
Yeah, I have to.
I
But
don't know.
overall, he could have said that shit right there in the moment.
He should have told him, "Get the fuck out of my face, Stanley."
Basically.
That's what he should have told him.
Basically.
It would have been respected.
Yeah, he could have made a fucking scene or something. But yeah, let us know what y'all think, man. Screaming A.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our content. It's KRKPodcast, you beezy.